Thank you, Senator Rector. Senator Sotto?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the majority leader, he was supposed to make a statement before I did, but I would just like to clarify some points in the affidavit of Mr. Agarrado, which I browsed through it, and let me just ask a few questions about it. So you've been Customer Service Head, CSH, as you call it, from March 2015 to?
February 17, 2016, Your Honor.
All right. Who are the other persons working in your Jupiter branch, and what are their designations?
Senior Customer Relationship Officer Angela Torres. She is the assistant of the branch manager on the sales side, because I am on the operations side, Your Honor.
Assistant branch manager ka rin?
No, she has a rank of first officer po.
All right.
Yes, Your.
The branch manager is Miss Maia.
The branch manager is Miss Maia Guito.
Prior to your joining the RCBC branch, did you have any dealings with Miss Guito? Did you know her then?
Not at all, Your Honor.
You did not meet her before. So, she was your boss?
Yes, she was.
All right. What about the other employees in the RCBC branch? Did you know them before joining the branch?
No, Your Honor.
None of them?
None of them.
The other officers in the RCBC Jupiter branch, did they know each other before the employment in RCBC?
Ang alam ko po, Your Honor, is Angela Torres is from the East-West also. And Miss Maia Guito, the branch manager, came from East-West also. And the reserve officer, Adrian Uwico, also from East-West.
So three of them?
Yes, the three of them.
Three of the officers were from East-West Bank before joining the RCBC Jupiter branch?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Would you say, well, among the employees in the Jupiter branch, who would you say would be the closest to the branch manager?
It's Angela Torres, Your Honor.
Angela Torres.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because siya po parati yung inuutusan ni Ma'am Maia na mag-transact po. Parang siya po yung kanang kamay parati.
Do you know Mr. Alan Peñalosa?
Yes, I saw him thrice. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you recall him visiting Miss Guito for social purposes? So, is he also from the East-West Bank?
Yes, he is from the East-West Bank also. Burgos Circle.
So, in your affidavit, you mentioned a 20 million cash withdrawal from the Jupiter branch account of Century Tex Trading, William Go, supposed to be account. Have you seen personally Mr. William Go before today?
Only on TV the other day, Your Honor.
So, if not, isn't it true, Mr. Agarrado, that for withdrawals to be made, the withdrawing depositor or the representative has to be present?
Yes, dapat po, Your Honor.
Diba? In fact, it is important that the withdrawal slip is at least signed by the withdrawing depositor. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
But in this particular case, ano po ba? Were they followed? Was there a withdrawal slip? Did Mr. Go there or representative withdraw?
There was never a William Go that went to the branch, Your Honor.
But a representative to withdraw?
Wala din po. But there was a withdrawal slip already, an accomplished withdrawal slip.
Saan galing?
Coming from the branch manager.
So the branch manager had a withdrawal slip?
She she gave it to Angela Torres and eventually was posted by by the teller, Your Honor.
That is not a regular practice in banks, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So how can you do such an exception?
Your Honor, because the branch manager has the capacity to, like something like the marketing considerations, and that time, may signature affixed na po siya sa withdrawal slip at that time, approved by.
So the branch manager would know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Siya. All right. Perhaps later we will be able to find out from her. And then this delivery of 20 million in Jupiter branch. Delivery, no? Sabi, saan po galing yung pera?
From the Makati Cash Center po namin, sa RCBC din po, Your Honor.
Who called for these monies to be delivered to the branch?
It was the SCRO, Angela Torres, who called the Makati Cash Center. And it dumating po mga around 5:30 in the afternoon.
Attorney Marcel, do we have an affidavit of Ms. Angela Torres also? No.
You know, Your Honor, we have an affidavit, but we consider it to be a perjured affidavit. Because in her affidavit, she says that she loaded the money, the 20 million pesos, to Mr. Go's SUV. And she made him sign the documents. But because the guard log does not support her affidavit, because Mr. Agarrados' affidavit contradicts it, and because our evidence shows it to be false, we intend to file criminal charges of perjury against her.
And that's the reason. You have a copy of
We
the
have a
affidavit,
copy of that. We will file a criminal case
but
against Angela
you will
Torres.
not submit it to us.
No, Your Honor.
All right. So upon delivery, who physically received and signed for the cash, Mr. Agarrado?
Upon delivery po ng cash from the Makati Cash Center, it should be the two officers of the branch. It should be checked, it should be counted. So we counted it per bundle,
Who
Your
did?
Honor. Ako po at saka SCRO Angela Torres, Your Honor.
Sino po mga nasa branch nung dineliver yung pera?
Kompleto po
Lahat
kami, Your Honor.
Kompleto kayo?
Yes,
Ah.
po, Your Honor.
Before the delivery, did you know that there was a delivery coming?
Yes, kasi it was Angela Torres who called the branch. The branch is just too small and you can hear her talking over the cash center.
So you merely overheard her?
Yeah, I overheard,
They
yes.
did not tell you? Did you know the purpose for the withdrawal of 20 million?
Not at all, Your
For
Honor.
the account of Mr.
Hindi
William?
po sinabi, Your Honor.
So it was counted, you were present during the counting.
Yes, Your Honor.
You said in your affidavit that it was placed in the car of Mr. De Guito.
Yes,
Or
sir.
Miss De Guito instead
Miss
of
De Guito.
Mr. Go.
Yes.
There was no SUV of Mr. Go.
Wala
I
po.
did not
Her car that time was just parked outside the branch.
Does your CCTV provide for that?
Unfortunately po, Your Honor,
That was the time that
yes.
CCTV is not working. All right. How was the money packaged?
It was packed per plastic po. Naka-pack na po siya. So, that was already counted, machine count from the cash center.
So hindi nyo na binilang?
Hindi na po. Bundle count na po.
Bundle count?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor,
I
yeah.
see. All right. And then, you said in your affidavit the delivery was done at 5:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this the regular practice that at 5:30 you can receive delivery of money? Beyond banking hours?
Yeah, we do have transactions sometimes po that goes beyond the banking hours. That's pag yung may request po si Manager Maia ng cash from...
Pwede yun, pwede. Ginagawa nyo talaga yan.
Yes, it's just a normal transaction for the branch.
So, who arranged for the delivery of the cash and for the pickup of the funds after the office hours? It was the order of the branch manager?
I guess so, Your Honor.
Also, you mentioned that Mr. Guito had... all right. This is one statement sticking out. You said she needed to proceed with the transactions. Otherwise, her family would be killed. Parang ganon.
Yes, Your Honor. That was on February 9 po, Your Honor.
What transactions was she referring to?
The deposits to William Go, Your Honor.
Hindi itong 20 million lang. O iba pa?
Pardon, Your Honor?
What transactions? Anong, pag hindi ginawa itong transaction na to, yun lang ba yung 20 million na yun? Or may iba pa?
Sir, I think it's the $44 million that went to Mr. Go's dollar account.
That was what she meant?
Yes.
Anong reaksyon ninyo, Mr. Agarrado, nung sabihin niya yun? Death threat yun,
That time po, nagulat lang po ako, na-shock lang po ako sa sinabi ni Manager Maia nung sinabi niya po na I would rather do this than me being killed or my family. Kasi that was the first time po na narinig ko po sa kanya ng ganun. And she seemed nervous din po that time.
Didn't you ask? Ba't di man lang tinanong kung ano yung death threat na yun and who was making it?
Hindi na po, Your Honor. Hindi ko na po natanong siya.
Alright. Also, you made mention of 5 million bribe. Bribe ba yun? Parang ganun, ano? Ha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. You said it was done in the house of Mr. Adrian
Yuiko.
Are they good friends with Miss Digito?
I believe so kasi galing po sila, si Mr. Yuiko po is coming from East-West din before joining RCBC.
Si Mr. Yuiko rin?
Yes.
Alright. You had dinner and then Miss Digito suddenly joined talking about lawyers. She didn't mention why she needed lawyers. Meron siyang 4 na lawyers na may expert sa AMLA. Si Senator Gingo na, ang tagal ng pinag-aralan yung AMLA. Ako rin, hindi ko masyado maintindihan eh. Pero meron silang ano, no? Meron silang expert.
Yun po yung nabanggit niya, Your Honor.
Alright. So everyone heard this offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
To you? Lahat nung nandun sa inyo?
Yes, opo.
How about the others? Were they offered?
That time po ako lang nabigyan ng offer. Kasi I think because I was already matanda na sa branch. I was already 25 years.
Oh, so yung iba hindi inoferan?
Wala akong narinig po na offer coming from Maia to other staff.
Are you implying that lahat sila kaalam at ikaw lang hindi?
Hindi ko po alam,
Hindi
Your
naman.
Honor. Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, have you been contacted by Miss Digito or Angela Torres or any?
The last time po na may conversation ako kay Miss Maia Digito was March 5 po, Your Honor. Yung I texted her na just come out and tell the truth. Yun po. Tapos sabi niya, hindi naman daw siya nagtatago. Dyan lang daw siya. So anytime pwede po siya harap po ng kaso niya. And sabi niya, otherwise, parang pag mali po yung pagkaintindi ko sa kanya na parang ganun po, Your Honor.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Agarrado.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have a series of questions for Phil Rem, Mr. Chair, but I can reserve that for later on. Ano? But allow me just 2 questions to Mr. Lorenzo Tan at
Before,
this point.
Mr. Chairman, can I make a suggestion?
Senator Pimentel?
Mr. Agarrado mentioned some names here. So question to RCBC if they also investigated these people and required them to prepare affidavits. And if yes, please submit to the committee.
All right, Your Honor. We'll submit the affidavits that we have.
We have CRO Tin, we have Messenger Joby Morales,
Yes, the other
Raymart Marbella,
persons mentioned who
Yes.
were present whenever these.
L.A. Escobar.
Yes, Your Honor.
And also that allegedly perjured affidavit, they should
All right.
also submit that to us
All right,
so that
Your
we will
Honor.
have a complete picture.
All right.
Well taken. Ms. Marcel?
Your Honor, we'll do that, but if all right, we will look at the affidavits if there are accounts mentioned, and we will just redact the accounts just so that we don't violate bank secrecy.
All right.
But we'll provide you with a complete set of affidavits, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Senator Sotto?
Mr. Chair, with the
Mr. Chair.
indulgence of Senator Tito, just one short point before we leave Agarrado.
Okay then, Senator Angara.
Kasi tinanong ni Senator Sotto yung statement about yung mabuti pang palusot ko na tong pera kaysa matay ako. That statement was made in the presence of how many people, ho? And who were the individuals present?
The customer service head and SCRO Angela Torres, we were sitting in front of the table of Manager Maia de Guito, Your Honor.
Before we leave that, I think the committee should call Ms. Angela Torres, Mr. Chairman.
The next hearing, is she here? Is she here?
No, Your Honor, we did not bring her. She willingly volunteered and submitted her perjured affidavit to us. We do not trust her credibility. When we were coming here, I told Mr. Agarrado, just say the truth. The truth is your defense. And I cannot say the same that Ms. Torres will be truthful. At least from my experience investigating her.
I think the committee will be the best judge of as to who is
But
truthful.
yes,
Yes.
Your Honor,
Could you produce her at the next
we
hearing?
will happily produce the entire branch if you wish to get to see them.
All right then.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
February 17, 2016, Your Honor.
All right. Who are the other persons working in your Jupiter branch, and what are their designations?
Senior Customer Relationship Officer Angela Torres. She is the assistant of the branch manager on the sales side, because I am on the operations side, Your Honor.
Assistant branch manager ka rin.
No, she has a rank of first officer po.
All right. The other officers in the RCBC Jupiter branch, did they know each other before the employment in RCBC?
Ang alam ko po, Your Honor, is Angela Torres is from the East West also, and Miss Maia de Guito, the branch manager, came from East West also, and the reserve officer Adrian Uwico, also from East West.
So three of them.
Yes, the three of them.
Three of the officers were from East West Bank before.
Yes, Your.
The branch manager is Miss Maia.
The branch manager is Miss Maia de Guito.
Prior to your joining the RCBC branch, did you have any dealings with Miss De Guito? Did you know her then?
Not at all, Your Honor.
You did not meet her before. So, she was your boss?
Yes, she was.
All right. What about the other employees in the RCBC branch? Did you know them before joining the branch?
No, Your Honor.
None of them?
None of them too.
For joining the RCBC Jupiter branch?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Would you say, well, among the employees in the Jupiter branch, who would you say would be the closest to the branch manager?
It's Angela Torres, Your Honor.
Angela Torres. Why do you say that?
Because siya po parati yung inuutusan ni Ma'am Maia na mag-transact po. Parang siya po yung kanang kamay parati.
Thank you, Senator Rector. Senator Sotto?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the majority leader, he was supposed to make a statement before I did, but I would just like to clarify some points in the affidavit of Mr. Agarrado, which I browsed through it, and let me just ask a few questions about it. So you've been customer service head, CSH, we should call it, from March 2015 to